Welcome back to What RT Nukes with General Disturbance. And yes, this is me again. You're going to get sick and tired of me after a while, I think, but no, I will limit the number of replays I do where I'm the feature. But this battle is, I'm in the Sturmpanzer II, the Tier 4 German SPG with the 15cm gun. And we're on Malinovka encounter. And battle's underway. Now, the Sturmpanzer II's got a very limited range, so it's important actually to get as close to the hill as you can, because a large number of your targets are going to be up on the hill, the heavy tanks that go up there, and the mediums. And of course you want to be able to hit the light tanks that are scouting, but you want to do so from the cover of the trees, so that's why I'm sticking to the wood, but try and get as far up the hill as I can without being spotted. And I think that's about as far as I want to go. And an enemy KV-1S has been spotted on the other side, and I can just reach him. He's at the maximum range, near enough maximum range. When you get a very oval reticule like that, it's obviously at near maximum. That 15cm shell makes a big hole, and you can see that is the maximum range there, where the reticule becomes flat. And I can just hit that KV-1, just. Rounds out, aiming at his engine deck, and I get a hit on him. 376 hit points. Of course, this is pre 9.18, so you're going to see some big hits, I should think, by Artie. Round out again. It's got a very good trajectory, the 15cm gun. It's a slow shell though, that's the problem. So it takes a little while to reach its target. Okay, there was a TD sitting on the corner there. They can't hit it from the other angle, but I can put a round into him. So I shoot at him blind. And kill him. And that was a T-56 GMC. Spotted him on the corner, killed him blind. Okay, now there's those two heavies. Last spotted in this general area, so I'm waiting for somebody to pick them up, because I don't think they would have moved too far. They might have moved a little further up the hill, but that KV-1S on our team is in the dip on the slightly lower hill, the lower passage. I decided to get a bit closer because they were at maximum range the last time I fired. And I want to see if I can get them fully within range. Plus, of course, I can see the T-67 coming up behind us. And I'm a bit concerned that that T-67 gets too close. And then we suddenly see that the KV-1 and the KV-1S made it up on top of the hill. They're right on the very top. I switched to battle assistant view. T-28 is holding up that T-34. Now he's pulling back out the way. But the T-34 is using the wreck for cover, which is a very bad move, because it means you're slow and you're predictable. So I fire a round in, just behind him. I think our Bert fires a round in as well. But unfortunately he doesn't get a hit. Oh, it wasn't the Bert, sorry, it was the Panzer Sub Verletta. Ready, and round out. Nice hit this time, 191 hit points. And that's going to make him think twice. Okay, there's a Panzer IV-H. And I'm almost loaded, so I can put a shell into him. Rounds out. And he's out the game. 332. Okay, we've got a KV-1S and a T-28. They're the ones who... The KV-1S is the one we fired at initially. And the T-28 has come around the top and now going through the lower level. Obviously, it'll give them a measure of protection. They can use that rock, but I fire a round out anyway. Unfortunately, I anticipated the KV-1S would pull forward, but he didn't. He pulled back behind the rock. obviously now he's trying to get himself unspotted so he can move ahead without getting fired upon. Tree goes down, so we know somebody's there. It's either the KV-1S or it's one of the others, the T-28. And I'm anticipating they're going to come to the end before we spot them. So I'm aiming near where the Panzer IV-H was, but I see that the T-28 has gone all the way around. So I shoot around in and take him out in the snapshot. Okay. Fairly easy to do that when a tank is actually coming towards you. So long as you're fairly confident that you can actually get it. Snapshots like that work every time. Okay, Panzer KV-1S is moving back. I fire around, but it hits the rock. That snapshot didn't work, but he was backing away from me. Let's see if I can get around into him next time. And he's gone unsighted again. There's that... oh, and that M8A1, and he goes down the bottom. I don't know how he survived that jump, but he landed like a ski jumper. Went right over the edge of the cliff at high speed. That was amazing. What a sight. Now, I've got 3 kills, and the Panzer IV-H on our team's got 5 so far, so we could have actually platooned. And I turn and I'm to fire at the M8A1, but the building or the church is actually in the way, so I can't fire at him. I think that M8A1 is heading for the cap, but I see an Excelsior in the distance. He's within range. I dial in the range. Anticipate where he's headed. Round out. One shot and he's dead. Okay, we've got a KV-1S. He's coming up against our KV-1. So I really want to help the KV-1 by doing as much damage to that KV-1S as I can without damaging the KV-1S in the process. But the round lands in front of the KV-1S. But now they're brawling face to face. But I still think it's worth a shot. So I'm just reloading. I'm going to fire a round directly into the KV-1S. And it wipes out the KV-1S without even touching the KV-1. Okay, there's the Su-5. I've got 5 kills. And I miss out on getting my top gun. But the Panzer IV-H does get 7 kills. Between us, we would have had 12 kills. And here's the end of battle results, and you can see it's an ace tanker for Nigel Smith, or for general disturbance, in the Sturmpanzer. And I also picked up a bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, module damages, or crew incapacitations. And I got a fighter medal because I got at least 4 kills. In fact, I got 5, but I narrowly missed getting a top gun. If I'd managed to turn in time and put a shell into that last enemy, then I would have ended up with 6, and we would have had between us 13 kills. And obviously, if we platooned, we'd have had a crucial contribution. But sometimes, you know, you forget to platoon because you're just so busy, and these things happen. If we look at the scores, I came second on damage to the Panzer IV-H, 1,455 hit points. I came second to the Panzer IV-H on kills with 5. And I came second to the Panzer IV-H with 954 experience points. I fired 14 rounds, 7 direct hits, 7 penetration, 5 splash, damage of 1,455, of which 1,094 weren't more than 300 meters. Obviously, the T-28 was attacked as well as the Panzer IV-H when they were a lot closer than 300 meters. So, well, fairly close. They were coming down to meters. I also hit 7 of the enemy, killed 5 of them. I managed to earn 28,835 credits. After ammunition resupply took away 24,915 credits. It's 1,431 experience points, and it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, so I took away 2,862 experience points in total. So, yeah, would have been nice having a top gun and a crucial contribution out of that one, but at least we got an ace tanker, and that's what counts. So if you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, because it's run for the benefit of the members. And hopefully I will see you in the next replay.